to Connect Up today. You will notice that we are in St Mildred's Church, and behind us we have the set for the Tenterden Community Advent Calendar. I'm not going to say any more about that today. I think we'll keep you in suspense.
In suspense we will keep you.
Yes, we will indeed. Our little piece of music to start there was the knitting song, and I am fairly certain that when we get to the appropriate item, you will know exactly why today we have chosen to start with that piece of music.
Okay, on to worship. Just remember that we are sadly still unable to hold public acts of worship at the moment. So all our worship is on the web, and in Connect Up today, you're going to be able to find details of all those services for the next 7 days. And you can watch them through the web, through our website, or on our Facebook page, or through the YouTube channel. And details of how to access those appear in Connect Up this week, as always.
Excellent. Now, Advent at St Mildred's. We are already thinking about Advent because it is coming up fast upon us. And in the next few days, we will be letting you know more detail about the services that we hope to be holding if lockdown ceases. We still don't know, obviously, for sure what is going to happen yet. However, what we can say is if we are allowed to, on the 6th of December, we will start to be having services in St Mildred on a Sunday morning at 9:30, and the same service will be repeated at 11 o'clock to allow everybody who wishes to come and make their Advent journey to come to worship in church. As I say, we will keep you up to date with that, though, when we get nearer to the time.
Continuing the Advent theme, O Come, Emmanuel, is the title of a new series of reflective services for Advent, which we began last Saturday. The second one is today. And Advent, of course, begins next Sunday, the 29th of November. But because there are 6 reflective services in this little series, we've had to start a couple of weeks early. So there we are. Information about that, again, is in Connect Up.
Excellent. And if you fancy having a look later on the website and YouTube, you will find number 2 of O Come, Emmanuel. Opening the doors of Advent is our new Wednesday little series that we're going to be beginning on Wednesday the 2nd. So we're calling this Opening the Doors of Advent, and through these sessions we're going to hopefully explore the rich and hope-filled themes through biblical reflection and art and poetry and music. So these will be ready to view. It's kind of replacing our 10 by 10 series, which we've just finished. We're going to have a week off, and then we will start our Advent series, Opening the Doors of Advent.
And on to birthdays and anniversaries. We have Keith Thompson's birthday to celebrate. Now, Keith tried recklessly to evade our radar, but his birthday was on the 24th of October, but he failed miserably because we picked up on it. And Keith celebrated a very special 0 birthday, so we're going to wish him happy birthday. And looking in the other direction, i.e. forward, we find that Liz Hammond will wake up to cake and candles on Monday, and that Brian Sharp will be another year older on Friday. So 3 cheers for them all. And while Jeanette lights the candles, I can say that if you know anyone with a birthday coming up soon and would like to share that information with us, otherwise known as dropping them in it,
Yep.
then please get in touch and let us know.
Excellent.
So,
right.
Are we ready to
I've
sing?
lit the candles.
Right, stand by your beds.
Light the fountain
Here
candle.
we go. So to Keith and to Liz and to Brian, we wish them all a happy birthday. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Liz, Brian and Keith. In whatever order we want to sing it. Happy birthday to you. Fabulous.
Excellent. Apologies there.
Exactly.
I think between us we've got everybody mentioned. Anyway, now, while that is dying down, just a little bit of information. St Mildred's will be closed, but thankfully only temporarily. We have got the builders who are moving in this week to do some work that is the longest ever fountain candle, to do some work on the church floor. Now, to keep everyone safe, we have had to take the decision to close St Mildred's, and that will be happening from this Wednesday, the 25th, and Thursday and Friday, 26th and 27th, and then also next week, so Monday the 30th through to Friday the 4th of December, St Mildred's will be closed. After that, we're going to give the church a very thorough clean on Saturday the 5th of December, ready, we hope, to welcome you back if lockdown ends on Sunday the 6th.
Good. Other things to note, the church magazine is out, or will be, well, not quite out yet. Next Saturday it will be out and available for collection from the church porch. You can get into the church on the Saturday, of course, but if you're picking your magazines up during the week, the church, as we've just explained, will be locked. But magazines will be available in the church porch. Hugh Crouch is the editor. We thank Hugh very much indeed. We thank Ronnie and Jim for preparing the bundles for distribution, and as always, our faithful team of distributors for posting magazines through letterboxes. So magazine available Saturday the 28th of November from the church porch.
Fabulous. Now, Christmas and Tradecraft. We know that Tradecraft are stocking a fantastic range of Christmas items, so why not visit their website, the address for which you will find in Connect Up. If you have any trouble accessing the website, or if you're daunted by the cost of postage and packing, please get in touch with Carol Hammond. The phone number there is 761591, because it might be possible to collate individual orders and take us over the free postage threshold and get some fairly traded goods to you ready for Christmas.
Now, why not bring some people some Christmas cheer? We've got the Christmas cheer appeal details in Connect Up. As you know, donations of money are turned into Tesco vouchers and gift cards, and these are given to local families who are in acute difficulty. So there's information there about how to donate some money to the Christmas cheer appeal.
Excellent. Good. Now, the Tree of Hope. This is a lovely idea. Members of the Zion Baptist Church are going to be putting a Tree of Hope in the front garden of their church, just off the High Street, on Saturday, the 28th of November. And they invite anyone and everyone to come along during that fortnight and to write a message of hope or a prayer on the tags that are provided and to hang them on the tree. This will be an act of witness to all the residents of the town. Then at their morning service on Sunday the 13th of December, which will be open to all via Zoom, the message tags will be prayerfully offered to God for him to bless.
And so to the reason for the knitting song. We say a big thank you to the wonderful Amy Hyde, who has knitted lots and lots of children's jumpers from wool that people have given her. Now, we're jolly glad to be able to pass these jumpers on to homes where they are needed. We say a huge thank you to Amy, and we had a jumper very handily placed. I don't know what all that running about was for.
I can't imagine.
No, but here's one of them, and here's another. So, Amy, thank you very much indeed, and we are very grateful to you. And we'd like you to know that the jumpers are going to good homes and are going to be of great use.
I'd like to know if Amy does them in my size.
Quite.
Look at that, isn't that lovely?
That would need a lot of wool. Yeah. Carry on.
Lemon cheek. A medieval take on lockdown. Now, Caroline Plaisted tells us that the Reverend Dr. Emmon Pennington at Canterbury Cathedral has been exploring lockdown through the eyes of the 14th century mystic Julian of Norwich. There is a link in today's Connect Up which will take you to her findings. That sounds brilliant. Have a look.
Tenterden at War, we've mentioned this before. Ed Adams' year-by-year account of the home front in Tenterden, St Michael's and Small Hythe during the Second World War. Have a look in Connect Up this week, because there is the information about the book and how to grab your copy. It's going to be published on the 26th of November, which is next week. This coming week.
Thursday.
So it's nearly hot off the press.
It is.
Okay.
Excellent. Good. Now, those of you from St John's may well know Tony Gorard, who was a regular there and St Michael's, and with his wife Barbara. Tony sadly passed away a few days ago, and we send our sincere condolences to Barbara and all of Tony's family. Tony loved coming to St John's, and he was known as a bit of a potter, and many people in Tenterden brought his pots in aid of the day centre as it was then. We have been sent some information about Tony, which is printed in today's Connect Up, and it is a lovely little obituary about a man with an absolutely fascinating life. So please do take a look and remember this very special man who was a part of our community.
Thank you. The same Caroline Plaisted, who we mentioned just a bit earlier, has also drawn our attention to a government review into the way they engage with faith communities. The aim is to establish how best the government should engage with faith groups in England. This so-called call for evidence poses a series of questions around how those of all faiths or none perceive the government's engagement with them. So click on the link which Caroline has sent us if you want to participate in the review.
Excellent. Now, the Tenterden Family Food Bank appeal. From now until the 18th of December, the Tenterden Family Food Bank is appealing for extra donations of tins and packets of non-perishable foods so that over Christmas no one should go hungry. Now, there is a fun challenge which could be done with your class if you're at school or your street or a club that you belong to. See if you can collect an item for every letter of the word of Christmas. So there you go, there's something to challenge you as well as help the food bank.
Right, Tony Shaw has been in touch with a little cartoon and a rib tickler about passwords. Thank you to Tony for sending us that.
And then, as always, we have got our thought for the week, and this week our reading is the parable of the sheep and the goats in Matthew's Gospel, and there is a reflection, as well as our prayer for this week, which is the collect for the feast of Christ the King.
Don't forget that we do welcome items from you to make Connect Up a little bit more interesting. So do send anything you've got that you would like to see published. And if you're wondering why we're bothering you, and you'd rather not be bothered, then you can disconnect from Connect Up. But do remember that you'll thereby separate yourself from knowing everything there is to know about everything that matters. We have some Connect Up information. No, we don't. Contact us information, I'm sorry, at the end of Connect Up with all the usual suspects mentioned. So if you need any help, then don't hesitate to get in touch and we'll rush to your aid. There we go. So this is a bit of an auspicious end, isn't it? Because this is the last Connect Up that we'll be doing in a church with pews in it. You won't be able to see from this angle, but there are gaps now all around the nave because various pews have been taken to good homes, and the rest of them, today is Saturday, will be going today with maybe just one or two lingering over the weekend. And then the new chairs will be arriving, we hope, on or just before the 14th of December. So St Mildred's will look very different when you come back on the 6th, which we hope you will. There we go. So shall we go out to the knitting song?
I think we should.
Here we go. So this is in honour of Amy Hyde and her needles.
Yep, and we'll leave this beautiful
And we'll leave the jumpers there
for you to have a look at. Take care.
Right, off we go. Yes. Bye-bye.